In this video I'm going to show you the controls of the procedural rig and how we can use them to animate the creature. The main control carries all switches for geo and controls. We have global scale to resize geo and controls whatever scale is needed in the shot. You can switch the body state to normal or template or reference. The rig offers two LODs, 0 for fast interaction and 1 for full rest. The lower section lets switch on or off controls for the body, the head's outer and inner sections. We have a main teeth control as well as separate controls for each tooth. Finally, we can turn on the path the worm crawls along. All body and head controls have the same attributes. Slide to move a section along a path. Loop scale and detail controls for finer shape refinement. Each control allows free translation, rotation or scale. Path offset also moves the geo along the path curve. Animating all path offset moves the worm forward or backwards. At the bottom we find 4 attributes: speed, amplitude, offset and envelope. We can use these to add a wavy motion to the geo. As this is procedural, it can be applied with just a few numbers. To do so, we enter offset 0 on the first control, 1 on the second, 2 on the third, and so on. We then play with amplitude and speed to get the desired result. Envelope finally dials in or out the effect by a certain percentage. Head controls have the same attributes as the body controls. We find the slide, loop scale, and we can switch on detail controls. To give higher control to the head shape, we have 12 detail controls there, while only having 8 on the body. The head shape is defined via FK. If we encounter intersection with the inner part, we fix that by rotating the inner head controls as well as reducing the loop scale. The first control of the outer head control carries a special attribute: mouth shape. Changing its value towards 0 dials in a blend shape for the front head that makes it flatter. This comes in handy if the head needs to engulf something. Main teeth control lets rotate all teeth with the bend attribute, while the sync attribute moves the teeth inside the head geo to let them vanish. In addition to this, we have full control over each tooth. In the next few minutes I block out a rough animation to demonstrate the workflow. I start with moving the path TVs to define the worm's way. You will see that I just use two attribute groups to get a nice motion, path offset and the wave function attributes. Path offset moves the body along the path, but that alone would be rather dull. Combining it with a wave gives us the slowdowns in between and makes the movement much more interesting. I roughly pose the head using the FK and fix intersections posing the inner head counts as well. I just set a few keys for the head counts, start frame, end frame, in betweens. Later, I add a few more depending on the speed on the path. Now I set my path offset keys. I later adjust the keys directly in the graph editor. The clue is to find a good relation between path and wave speed. It is good if you get nice halls in the movement. Parts of the tail should be in motion while others pause, so nothing happens at the same time and in the same speed. Here's the animation from the beginning. I invested a bit more time in it, of course, but in general I did it the same way I just showed.